Okay, today in this video we will be solving the previous year question papers of Karnataka SSLC Board from the year 2022 up to 2026 and related to the chapter Trigonometry and Applications of Trigonometry. ಅವೆರಡು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ 2022 ಇಂದ 26 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ March 2022. All right. So MCQ question: the value of cos 90 degree minus 30 degree. Okay. See, this will be cos 60 degree. All right. This is one way of looking at it. Or it is also equal to, we know that cos 90 minus theta is nothing but sin theta. So this will be cos 60 or sin 30, which is equal to half. This is a straightforward question. Okay. Next question: write the value of sin 18 by cos 72. Write the value of sin 18 by cos 72. Okay. We know that, see, we have to use the formula here. We know that sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, so I can write, see, sin 18 degrees is nothing but sin 90 minus 72. All right, so this is nothing but cos of 72 degrees. Therefore sin 18 degrees by cos 72 will be nothing but cos 72 divided by cos 72, which will be 1. Okay, so ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು. ನೆನಪಿದ್ರೆ you will be able to solve this. All right. Okay, next let us come to the next question. Okay, in the figure find the values of sin theta and tan alpha. See, this is a very favorite question. ಇದನ್ನ ವೆರಿ ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಓಕೆ. So this question number 3 solution. So we have the, see here, be very careful. See, alpha is here and theta is here. Okay, so you should not get confused. What they have asked first, sin theta. Write the formula. Sin theta is nothing but opposite side to angle theta divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side to angle theta? Theta the opposite, which is equal to 12 divided by hypotenuse is 13. Okay. Similarly, what they have asked is tan alpha. Alpha is here. So what is tan alpha? Tan alpha is opposite to alpha divided by adjacent to alpha. What is opposite to alpha is 5 and adjacent to alpha is 12. Okay. This is the answer. Next question. We will solve both these questions. First part tarana, we have to prove that. Let us take the LHS. Okay, LHS sin A plus cosecant A square plus cos A plus secant A whole square is equal to, we know that A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. All right, so we'll use that formula here. So this LHS becomes sin square A plus cosecant square A plus 2 sin A cosecant A. All right, this expansion has come here. Similarly, we will now expand this, plus this will be cos square a plus secant square a plus 2 cos square a into secant square a. Alright, now we know cosecant a is equal to 1 by sin a and secant a is equal to secant a is equal to 1 by cos a. Alright, we'll substituting this, we have sin square a plus cosecant square a plus 2 sin a and cosecant a gets cancelled. Sin a into 1 by sin a, this gets cancelled, plus cos square a plus secant square a plus 2 cos a into cos a, this gets cancelled. Alright, so now I will rearrange this. I will take sin square and cos square here. Sin square a plus cos square a plus, as it is, I will take cosecant square a plus I have got 2 here plus secant square a plus 2 here. Alright, see, we know sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1, identity. So this becomes 1. Alright, so we have 1 plus cosecant square a plus secant square a plus this 2 plus 2 becomes 4. Alright, now see, before going further, you observe we have RHSL ಏನಿದೆ tan square a ಮತ್ತು cot square a ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So we will have to convert cosecant square a ಮತ್ತು secant square a ನ in terms of tan square a and cot square a. So what is the formula now? How can you, what are the other two trigonometric identities? See, we know secant square a is equal to 1 plus tan square a and cosecant square a is equal to 1 plus cot square a. Now substituting this here, we get, see, 4 plus 1 becomes 5. 5 plus 1 plus cot square a, this is cosecant square a, plus secant square a is 1 plus tan square a, which is equal to 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 7. 7 plus tan square a plus cot square a, which is equal to RHS. Alright, now we will take the other part also, this proof, or portion na taganana, or what we have to prove, we will take the LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, secant theta into 1 minus sin theta secant theta plus tan theta. This we have to prove it to be 1. Alright, so okay, let us multiply the first and the second term here. So this becomes secant theta minus secant theta into sin theta. We have got secant theta plus tan theta. This is nothing but secant theta minus tan theta, because secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So this becomes sin by cos theta, which is nothing but secant theta, tan theta. So we have got secant theta minus tan theta multiplied by secant theta plus tan theta. So this will be secant square theta minus tan square theta. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Alright, so this is nothing but 1, which is RHS. Reason being secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. This is an identity. Therefore, we have got secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So, which we have substituted here. Okay. So, we have got the RHS. Let's come to the next question. Okay. This is from the application of trigonometry. I'll take this down to the next page. What they have given. Fifth question, the angle of elevation of top of building from the foot of a tower. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಟವರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಟವರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಈಸ್ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟವರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ is 60 degree. Okay, so diagram ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So we'll just redraw this diagram. We have got A, B and C, D. ಒಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದು ಟವರ್. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? See, angle of elevation of top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So this is the tower. Tower in the foot ಇಂದ ಅಂದರೆ from the foot which is the D. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದು ಟಾಪ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟವರ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಇದು 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಬೋತ್ ದಿ ಟವರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಆರ್ ಆನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಬಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟವರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟವರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 50 meters. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಡಿ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಎ ಬಿ ಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಬಿ ಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ವಿ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ಬಿ ಡಿ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಎ ಬಿನ ಏನು? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ ಬಿನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು. ಫರ್ದರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಬಿ. ವಿ ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಬಿ 50 meters. ಸೊ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಡಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಬೋದು ತಾನೆ? ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ triangle BCD. In this triangle BCD, we have angle B is equal to 60 degree and CD is equal to 50 meter. So, opposite of angle 60 degree ಗೊತ್ತು, adjacent ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ನಾವು. So, we will take tan 60 degree. We know tan 60 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to opposite ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? CD by BD. Okay, so what is CD? CD is 50 meters by BD we have got. All right. Okay, this is nothing but tan 60. But what is tan 60? Value of tan 60? Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Therefore root 3 is equal to 50 by BD. Hence BD is equal to 50 divided by, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ we get ಇದು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ 50 by root 3 meter. Now we have got BD. all right. ಸೊ BD ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಎ ಬಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಣ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್? ಎ ಬಿ ಡಿ. ABD, right? In this triangle ABD, we know angle D is equal to how much? 30 degrees, and AB gottilla namage. This is the height of the building which we have to find out, and BD we have got 50 by root 3. So we know angle D is equal to 30 degrees, and from 1 we have got BD is equal to 50 by root 3. Alright. So now here we have got tan 30 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent. So 30 degree the opposite ಯಾವುದು? AB. AB by BD. Therefore AB is nothing but cross multiply tan 30 degree into BD. Tan 30 degree ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? root 3 by 2 into BD value ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 50 by root 3. root 3 cancel ಆಗಿ 2 1s are 2, 25s are. So this is nothing but 25 meters. So we have got AB is equal to 25 meters. So height of building is equal to 25 meters. Alright. Okay. Now the OR portion of the question ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ 75 ಮೀಟರ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್. ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್. ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ AB. ಓಕೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಸೊ BQ is this is the sea level. This will be the sea level from the top of a 70. So AB is this is the lighthouse. So we have lighthouse is equal to AB is equal to 75 meter. See, from the sea level, the angle of depression of two ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side, on their side, find the distance between the ships. So as per the drawing, we have P and Q are the two ships. So we have got now AM is the line of sight. Correct? AM is the line of sight. Angle of depression of ship P is nothing but P ship into MAP, angle MAP, which is equal to angle MAP, which is equal to 45 degrees. Similarly, angle of depression of ship Q is equal to MAQ, angle MAQ. Alright, this is nothing but 30 degrees. So we have got these two. Now we know that AM and BQ are parallel lines. Therefore, by alternate interior angles, ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ? ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಟೂ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಲೈನ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್, ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ P and angle Q. Angle P will be equal to 45 degrees and angle Q will be equal to 30 degrees. Okay, I will redraw this. We have the ground level, we have the lighthouse. Okay, lighthouse is nothing but AB. Okay, ship P illide, ship Q illide. Okay, so this is the line of sight, which is nothing but AM. Alright, now the angle of depression of ship Q is given to be, this is 30 degree. So if this is 30 degree, alternate interior angle Q ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this will also be 30 degrees. ಅದೇ ಥರ the angle of depression of ship P, this one, this is 45 degrees. So this will also be 45 degrees. Okay. Now what they have asked, they have given this to be 75 meter. They are asking us find the distance between the two ships. So distance between two ships, we have to find distance between two ships P and Q is equal to PQ. This distance they are asking. Let us call this as X. Let distance PQ be X. Now let us take first triangle ABP. Alright. In triangle ABP, we know angle P is equal to 45 degree and AB is equal to 75 meters. Therefore, if you take tan of 45 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to AB divided by BP. So tan 45 is 1. So AB is 75 meters divided by BP. Therefore, BP is equal to 75 meters. Now we have got this distance as 75 meters. Okay. Now you consider this triangle ABQ. Okay. In triangle ABQ, in AB ಮತ್ತು Q is there. Alright. So we have got ABQ. ಏನೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ P ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ up to P ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? AB is given known to be 75 meters. BP is 75 meters. Angle Q gotta, angle Q is 30 degrees. Now this is, let it as X. Alright. So now in this, if you take tan 30 degree is equal to tan 30 degree is equal to opposite by, so 30 degree is the opposite divided by adjacent. This is nothing but AB by BQ, or tan 30 degree is equal to AB ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 75 meters divided by BQ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 75 plus X. Alright. Now what is value of tan 30? Tan 30 is nothing but root 3 by 2, which is equal to, I have to add a page here, just a minute, which is equal to 75 divided by 75 plus X. Now I will cross multiply. So you get root 3 into 75 plus X is equal to 75 into 2. So 75 plus X is equal to 150 by root 3. So X is equal to 150 by root 3 minus 75, which is equal to, what I can do is 150 by 3 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 150 root 3 minus, sorry, LCM root 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 150 minus 75 root 3. Okay, now if you multiply, I will rationalize this. I will get by 3, 150 root 3 minus 75 into 3. Root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. So this is equal to by 3, 150 root 3 minus 225. So I will take root 3 as 1.73 minus 225 by 3. What will this be? 150 into 1.73 is nothing but 15 into 17.3. 5 4 carry, 15 7s are 15 6 are 90, 105 plus 4 109, 10, 15 1s are 15 plus 10 is 25, 259.5. So I've got 259.5 minus 225 by 3. So there 225 minus madidre I get 434.5 by 3. You can write it as 11.5 meters. Alright. So The distance between the two ships is 11.5 meters. Distance between two ships is equal to 11.5 meters. Okay, now let's come to the March 2023 question paper questions. The first question, which happens to be the 21st question in the examination paper. Okay, this is a classic ಈ ಥರದ questions, so almost every paper ಅಲ್ಲಿ repeat ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, so let's solve this. In the given figure, ABC is 90 degrees. So they have given a triangle AB and C. See, ABC, this is 90 degrees. Okay, side BC they have given as root 3, and AB they have given as 1, and AC is given as 2. And angle A is alpha, angle C is theta. See, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಥೀಟಾ ಮತ್ತು ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಎರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸಿಂದು ಅವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಈಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಥೀಟಾ divided by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side to angle theta? Angle theta, the opposite side will be AB, which is equal to AB by hypotenuse is AC. So sin theta is equal to, therefore sin theta is equal to AB ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 1 and AC ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2, 1 by 2. So sin theta is 1 by 2. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸಲ ಥೀಟಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ. sin theta ಯಾವಾಗ 1 by 2 ಇರುತ್ತೆ? theta is equal to 30 degrees. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಯು ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ? adjacent to angle alpha divided by hypotenuse. Okay, now what is adjacent to angle alpha? Alpha ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಇದರದ್ದು adjacent ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? AB. So this is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to, so cos alpha is also equal to 1 by 2. Alright, so in this case alpha is equal to 60 degrees. Alright, okay, so this is the first question. Next, 26th question, what they asked, option ಇದೆ or ಅಂತ. So first we will take the first portion. First one ಏನಿದೆ 26th question ಅಲ್ಲಿ, we have to prove that square root of 1 plus cos A by 1 minus cos A is equal to cosecant A plus cot A. So what we'll take is, first is LHS. LHS is nothing but square root of 1 plus cos A by 1 minus cos A. This is very simple. See, whenever you find such expressions, what you have to do is you have to rationalize. Okay, how do you rationalize that? Multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos A. Okay, sorry, 1 plus cos A. So this becomes square root of 1 plus cos A into 1 plus cos A. You have to write this as root of 1 plus cos divided by denominator also 1 minus cos A into 1 plus cos A. So this we get square root of 1 plus cos A whole square divided by, see, A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square, which is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Alright, so this is nothing but, see, numerator square root hodre 1 plus cos A divided by square root of 1 minus cos square A. Okay, we know the identity sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Alright, so therefore 1 minus cos square A will be equal to sin square A. So this we substitute here. This is nothing but 1 plus cos A divided by square root of sin square A, which is equal to 1 plus cos A divided by sin A, right? So we get 1 by sin A plus cos A by sin A. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ RHS ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. RHS ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ cosecant A and cot A. So this is equal to 1 by sin A is cosecant A plus cos A by sin A is cot A, which is equal to RHS. You can write, because 1 by sin A is equal to cosecant A and cos A by sin A is equal to cot A. ಈ ಥರ ಬರಿಬೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So we got the answer. Now again we will take the OR part also we will solve. Okay, OR part ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, we have to prove. We'll take this. So straight away we will start with LHS. So I will take the LHS. Left hand side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, sin A by 1 plus cos A plus 1 plus cos A by sin A. Okay, now how do we solve this? We'll take the LCM. Let us see. Okay, LCM will be sin A into 1 plus cos A. So this becomes sin A into sin A plus 1 plus cos A into 1 plus cos A. All right. So we will continue. This becomes sin A into sin A is sin square A plus this is 1 plus cos A whole square divided by sin A into 1 plus cos A. So A plus B whole square is what? We know A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. We will expand this. So this becomes sin square A plus 1 plus cos square A plus 2 cos A divided by sin A into 1 plus cos A. So what can you see here? We have sin A and cos A, sin square A and cos square A. We know sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So this becomes 1 plus this 1 as it is kela barutte plus 2 cos A divided by sin A into 1 plus cos A. So we have got 2 plus 2 cos A divided by denominator as it is sin A into 1 plus cos A. All right. Numerator ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? We can take 2 as common. So 2 into, so we get 1 plus cos A, right? So 1 plus cos A, 1 plus cos A cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. We have got 2 by sin A. What we have to prove? RHS as 2 cosecant A. We know that 1 by sin A is cos A. So this is equal to 2 cosecant A, because 1 by sin A is equal to cosecant A is equal to RHS. Hence proved. Okay, let's come to the next question. Question number 37. Okay, this is a application of trigonometry. In the figure, in the given figure, a rope is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole. There one rope ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು vertical pole ಇದೆ, right? We will try to draw the diagram on ourselves. Okay, there is a ground, there is one pole. ಒಂದು pole ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ರೋಪ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೋಲ್, ಈ ಪೋಲಿಂದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, see, a rope is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to a peg on the same level ground such that the length of the rope is 20 meter. This length is given to be 20 meter and the angle made by it with the ground is 30 degrees. ಇದು ಗ್ರೌಂಡು. ಸೊ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆ ರೋಪು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದೆ? 30 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಎ ಸರ್ಕಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ರೋಪ್. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಸರ್ಕಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ? ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪೆಗ್ಗಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಿ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ ದಿ ರೋಪ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊತಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು? reaches the top of the pole, and from there he observes that the angle of elevation of the top of another pole. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೋಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೋಲು ಅದರದ್ದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಅವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಟ್ ಎ ಹೈಯರ್ ಹೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಅವನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹತ್ತಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೋಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಪೋಲ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? reaches the top of the pole, and from there he observes that the angle of elevation of top of another pole on the same ground is 60 degree. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವನು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು he sees this top and ಇದರದ್ದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರದ್ದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಬಿ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, now what they are asking, if the distance of the foot of the longer pole ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ CD longer pole ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and O is given to be the peg. If the distance of the foot of the longer pole ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? foot of the longer pole is D, from the peg is O. So this distance they have given it to be 30 meters. Now find the height of the pole. Height of the pole ಅಂದ್ರೆ which pole they have asked? They have not mentioned whether they want the longer height of the bigger pole or the smaller pole. Okay, so we will find both. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಪೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟರ್ ಪೋಲ್ದು ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ now we need to find AB and CD. Okay, now what is given from the above diagram? We have angle O is 30 degrees, angle CAE, I will call this E, CAE is given to be 60 degrees, and OA is given to be 20 meters, and OD is given to be 30 meters. To find, what do we have to find? To find AB and CD. All right, let's start. See, first ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅದು ತಗೊಂಬಿಡೋಣ. Now you see this, we have this triangle OAB. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ OB ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ AB. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ OAB, what do we have? OAB, this is 20 meters and this is 30 degrees. We need to find AB. AB ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿ AB is opposite to angle O, correct? Therefore we have sin of O, sin of angle O is equal to opposite to angle O. ಇಲ್ಲಿ O ಮತ್ತು 0 ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಡಿ. opposite to angle O divided by hypotenuse, right? That is, we have sin of 30 degree is equal to opposite to angle O is AB divided by hypotenuse is OA. What is sin 30? Value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. All right. So 1 by 2 is equal to AB ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, AB divided by OA is 20 meters. Therefore cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we get AB is equal to 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10 meters. So we got 1 AB ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ AB ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತಿದು 10 meters ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ CD, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ CD ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? CD ಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ED ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ED, see this is a rectangle. So AB is equal to ED. Okay, so this is equal to 10 meters. So this we have got as 10 meters. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? ನಾವು CD is nothing but CD is equal to CE plus ED. CD is equal to CE plus, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ CD ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this whole portion CD is nothing but CE plus ED, which is equal to CE plus ED. Now we don't know CE. Okay, so CE ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ we want this triangle. ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೆ? ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ? ಫುಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಬಿ ಡಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಫರ್ದರ್ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಒ ಬಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ಈಸ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, ಇದೇ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒ ಎ ಬಿ, ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, ಇದೇ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಒ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಒ ಬಿ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಮಗೆ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ಹೈಪಾಟ್ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಒ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು adjacent to angle O divided by hypotenuse, right? So what is cos of angle O is cos 30. Cos of 30 is equal to adjacent to angle O ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? OB. So this is OB divided by hypotenuse is 20 meters. What is cos of 30 degrees? So what is cos 30? Cos 30 is 1 by root 2 is equal to OB by 20. So OB is equal to cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 20 divided by root 2 meters. I will keep it as it is. Now we got OB ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. OB ಸಿಕ್ಕ ತಕ್ಷಣ let us find BD. But BD is equal to this whole OD minus OB. OD minus OB. OD ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? OD is 30 meters. So this is 30 minus 20 by root 2 meters. We will keep it as it is because this is not our final answer. I will note it ಆಮೇಲೆ simplify ಮಾಡೋಣ. So ನಮಗೆ BD ಸಿಕ್ತು. BD is nothing but AE and BD are equal. AE is equal to BD is equal to 30 minus 20 by root 2. Okay. Now you take this triangle. In triangle ACE, now consider triangle ACE. ಏನಿದೆ ACE ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ACE. We have ACE. See, we know AE ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. AE is 30 minus 20 by root 2. This angle is known to be 60 degrees. All right. We don't know AC. We want to know CE. Okay na? So AC, we will not bother about AC. AC ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು? ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಟ್ಯಾನ್. ವಿ ನೋ tan 60 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to CE by AE. Okay, I made a mistake here. See, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So this will be root 3 by 2. So OB will be 20 root 3 by 2 is equal to 10 root 3. So BD will be, see, if you make one mistake, so much of problem. 30 minus 10 root 3. So AE and BD, this will be 30 minus 10 root 3. Writing trigonometric ratios is remembering the trigonometric ratios is a challenge. Okay. So this will be CE. Let's come to the problem now. So tan 60, what is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3. Root 3 is equal to, we want CE. CE divided by AE is 30 minus 10 root 3. Alright. So therefore CE is equal to, cross multiply, 30 root 3 minus 10 root 3 into root 3, which is equal to 30 root 3 minus 30. Root 3 into root 3 is 3 minus 10. Okay. We will keep it as it is. Okay. Now what is CE? ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. Okay. Right. Now we want the value of CD. Therefore CD is equal to CE plus CD is CE plus ED. CE plus ED. Now CE is 30 root 3 minus 30 plus ED is how much? 10 meters. 10 meters. So we have got 30 root 3 minus 20. You can take that 30 into 1.73 minus 20, which is equal to, see, 117.3 into 3, 912 carry 51.9. 51.9 minus 20, which is equal to 21.9 meters. So the length of the bigger pole is 21.9 meters. You can write height of the smaller pole is equal to 10 meters and longer pole is equal to 21.9 meters. Okay, now let's come to the March 2024 question papers, questions. First, the MCQ. See, they have given sin theta is equal to, we will solve it here only, 4 by 5. Then find the value of square root of 1 minus cos square theta. See, you cannot find the value of theta here, right? And then go for cos theta and all. We should know the identity. We know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So sin theta is equal to square root of 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but sin theta, right? So they have already given the value of sin theta. So 1 minus cos square theta square root will also be equal to sin theta. So the answer is 4 by 5. Okay, it's a very simple MCQ. Next, second MCQ, tan of 90 minus theta is equal to root 3. Then find the value of cot theta. Okay, so here what you can do is, see, we know that tan 60. There are two ways of solving this. Okay, see, tan 60 is equal to root 3. So 90 minus theta is equal to 60. Therefore theta is equal to 30 degrees. So once theta is 30 degrees, we want cot theta. So cot of 30 degrees is nothing but cot of 30 degrees is root 3. So the answer is root 3. This is one way of solving it. Okay, see, another shortcut, another important way of solving is, we know that tan of 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. This is a formula which you should know. So therefore tan of 90 minus theta and cot theta will be same. So root 3 ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ root 3 ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಒಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ this will also be root 3. So this is a fast way of solving. ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ we can finish the MCQ within 20 to 25 seconds. So by doing this we will save time for the other questions. Next, the 16th question. We will take it up here only. See, find the value of theta. Theta ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Theta is here. They have given all the three sides. Okay, this will be 90 degree obviously. Now any trigonometric ratio you can take. I will take sin theta. So sin theta will be equal to opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to, opposite is AB divided by hypotenuse is AC. So sin theta in our case will be equal to 1 by 2. So when will sin theta be 1 by 2? We know sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore we have theta is equal to 30 degree. This is the answer. Okay, simple way of solving this. Next we have to prove this. For this we will take it to a different page. We have to prove this. Let's take up this one first. All right. This next question. So let us take the LHS. Let us first take the LHS. Okay, see, we have cosecant theta on the right hand side. So adike we'll others to try to go towards cosecant theta. We have LHS as cos theta minus sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta. Okay. Now cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta. So we have, and so we need to eliminate cos theta. So what we can do is we can take cos theta as common. So we have 1 minus sin theta divided by cos theta 1 plus sin theta. Alright, so cos theta cancel agate. I am left with 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus sin theta. Now RHS na observe madi. In the RHS we have cosecant theta. So we need to go towards cosecant theta. So sin theta go cos theta go relation eno. Sin theta is 1 by cosecant theta, or you can say cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta, right? So I will replace sin theta with 1 by cosecant theta. So I have 1 minus 1 by cosecant theta divided by 1 plus 1 minus cosecant theta. See, always when you take LHS, you should remember what you want in the RHS. RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಥರ we have to use the conversion identities, right? So I will take cosecant theta as LCM in the numerator. So this becomes cosecant theta minus 1. This becomes cosecant theta plus 1 divided by cosecant theta. This and this gets cancelled. So I am left with cosecant theta minus 1 divided by cosecant theta plus 1, which is equal to RHS. Okay, so we have proved this. Alright, so now we will take up the OR part also. OR part alli ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, we have to prove that copy paste. Okay, this is simple, you can directly put the values and then solve it. See, what is sin theta? Sin theta value we know it as sin 30 degrees 1 by 2 plus cos 60 is also 1 by 2 divided by cosecant 30. Cosecant 30 is 1 by sin 30, which is nothing but 2 minus cot 45 is 1. So I have half plus half is what? 1 in the numerator. 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is equal to 1. Now what is RHS? RHS is equal to sin of 90 degree, which is nothing but 1. Hence LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS is equal to 1. Very simple answer. Okay. Now we have one more question. Before the application we have this. We have to prove that cot theta is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square theta into cosecant theta. Now what I will do is I will take right hand side, because left hand side alli onde ondide. So solving that will be difficult. So let me take right hand side. Right hand side is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square theta into cosecant theta. We know, right, identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. I have 1 minus sin square here. So what I will do is, so it becomes cos square theta is equal to, if I take it this side, 1 minus sin square theta agutte. This I will substitute here. So RHS becomes square root of cos square theta into cosecant theta, right? So this is nothing but cos theta into cosecant theta. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta. Alright, so we have cos theta by sin theta, which is equal to cot theta, which is equal to LHS. Hence proved. Alright, hence proved. Okay, now we will take up the application question. in the figure poles AB and CD, they have given the figure. We have pole AB and CD of different heights are standing vertically from a point P on the line. Point P nu centric kottidare. See, when they have given the what do you call figure, it will be very easy. Usually 99% they are giving the figure in the examination. See, point P on the line joining the foots of the pole B ಮತ್ತು D ನ joining ಅಲ್ಲಿ centric ಒಂದು point P ಇದೆ. The angle of elevation to the tops of the poles are found to be complementary. Okay, what do you mean by complementary? Complementary ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? Complementary means sum of angles will be 90 degree. Now, which are the angles complementary ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? The angle of elevation to the top of the poles are complementary. Means this is one angle of elevation, this is another angle of elevation. Okay. Now, I will say angle of elevation of A from P is theta. So, I will call this theta. Hence, the angle of elevation of C from P. Now, this C enidiyalla, this angle will be nothing but 90 minus theta, because these two are complementary, because the two angles are complementary. Okay, so that is one thing. Now, further we have one more thing. Also, you can observe. Also, we can observe that. See, this angle theta plus angle APC plus this angle. This will be 90 minus theta is equal to 180 degrees. Correct? Okay, because they are all on a straight line. So, hence theta cancel agi. Therefore, angle APC will be equal to 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. Okay. Now, what is they have told? See, height of CD and the distance PD are 20 root 3. Height of CD. So, this is 20 root 3 and the distance PD, this is 20 meter. Okay. If BP is 10 meter, find the length of the pole AB. We have to find AB ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು, this portion, and we should also find the distance AC between the top of the poles. AC ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. Okay na? This is a good question. Okay. So, first one by one we will try to solve this. First, let us try to find AB. Okay. AB ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? We know this to be 10 meters. Okay. Difficult to find AB because we do not know any side here. Now, let us come to this triangle. We will try to find. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? Okay, two sides are known here in this triangle CDP. Okay, now, so therefore we will take that. Consider triangle, which one? CPD. Okay, so I have this CPD. I have C, P and D. Okay, we have triangle CPD. This angle we don't know, which is 90 minus theta, right? But we know this to be 20 root 3 meter and this to be 20 meter, right? So, two sides are known. Okay. Now, angle P ge, for angle P we have CD and PD to be opposite and hypotenuse. Opposite and adjacent. So, opposite ಮತ್ತು adjacent connect ಮಾಡೋ trigonometric identity ಯಾವುದು? Tan. So, tan of angle P is nothing but opposite by adjacent, which is equal to CD by PD. Okay, what is tan of P? That is tan of 90 minus theta is equal to CD is 20 root 3 by 20. Alright, so I have got tan of 90 minus theta is equal to 20 cancel agi root 3. But I also know that tan with what angle is root 3? We have tan of 60 degree. Tan of 60 degree is equal to root 3. Okay, so therefore we've got 90 minus theta is equal to 60 degree and theta is 30 degree. So we found out that we have theta as 30 degrees. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು? Angle theta ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. Now let us come to triangle ABP. Okay, now let us come to triangle ABP. Now consider triangle ABP. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಾಂಬರೋಣ. ABP we have. Okay, so ABP, this is theta which we know as 30 degrees. A, B and P. Further ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ? BP is 10 meter. This we know as 10 meter. Now we need to find AB, right? See, we know tan 30 degree is equal to opposite AB by BP. What is tan 30 degrees? Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 is equal to AB we do not know, BP is 10 meter. Therefore, I have AB is 10 by root 3. Since they have asked AB the value ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, we need to find the solution for this. I will multiply numerator and denominator by root 3. I get 10 root 3 by 3, which is equal to 10 into 1.73 by 3, which is equal to 17.3 by 3 is equal to 5.735 23 ಇನ್ನು 2 ಉಳಿತು, 2 ಉಳಿದ್ರೆ 6 7 meters. So we have AB is equal to 5.767 meters, right? So now we found out AB. So ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ, AB ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಾಯಿತು. ಓಕೆ, now what is they have asked? AC ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Now AC they have asked, right? How do we find AC now? Okay, let me erase all the markings. So we know this angle, we know this is 90 degree, right? So this is 90 degree ಆದಾಗ AC is nothing but the hypotenuse. Okay, so we need to find these two sides find ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, now do I know AB? AB ಈಗಿನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದೀನಿ, ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 5.767, or I can also take this as 10 by root 3 currently. So this is nothing but 10 by root 3. Okay, now let us find AP. AP ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಣ first. Okay, so what will be the value of AP? ಇದೇ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಣ. Okay, now we also know that adjacent ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So cos of 30 degree is equal to adjacent BP by AP. What is cos of 30 degrees? Root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to BP is 10 meters divided by AP. So AP is equal to 20 by root 3. So we got AP. AP ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ನಮಗೆ? 20 by root 3. 20 by root 3. I'll draw the triangle here. Now consider triangle APC. We have like this A, P and C. This is 90 degrees. Okay, A, P, C. Okay, now we have to find AP. AP ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ we got AP as 20 by root 3. We got AP as 20 by root 3. We need to find AC. Correct? Now let us try to find value of CP. CP ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Again ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ CP. Okay, from triangle CPD, from triangle CPD we have angle, see this angle D is 90 degrees. Therefore we have CP square, Pythagoras theorem is nothing but CD square plus PD square. Sorry, CP is nothing but square root of CD square plus PT square. This is nothing but Pythagoras theorem. So this is nothing but square root of CD square. ಒಂದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 20 ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 20 root ಇದೆ, root 3. So this will be nothing but 20 square plus 20 root 3 square, which is equal to square root of 20 square. I'll take it as common, 1 plus 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? So this is nothing but 20 ಹೊರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, square root of 4 is equal to 40 meters. So we have CP as 40 meters. So in this we got this as 40 meters, right? Now AC find, ಈ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ AC ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Now in triangle APC we have hypotenuse AC square. AC square is equal to, is a 90 degree ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದು, this is nothing, this is 90 degree. So square of this is nothing but square on the sum of squares on these two, 20 by root 3 square plus 40 square. So this is nothing but 400 by 3 plus 1600, which is equal to 3 ones are 3, 133.3 plus 1600. So AC will be square root of 1733.33 meters. You need to solve this value for AC. All right. Okay, let's come to June 2024 supplementary question paper. First MCQ, we have sine of 90 minus theta divided by cos of 90 minus theta. This is nothing but tan of 90 minus theta. See, tan of 90 minus theta, we know it to be cot theta, right? So D is the answer. This is again classic case of sine alpha. This is very simple. Every time they ask this question, see what is sine alpha. Sine alpha is equal to opposite to angle alpha divided by hypotenuse. Now what is opposite to angle alpha? Which is zy. Zy divided by xz is the hypotenuse, is equal to 3 by 5. So answer is 3 by 5. Okay. Now next one. Now the next question. Let's first take the upper portion. See, in the upper portion, LHS is given to be secant theta plus tan theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus secant theta plus 1, which we have to prove to be 1 plus sin theta divided by cos theta. Okay. Now let us take the LHS portion. See, I'll have to rearrange it in such a way that I can rationalize this. I have minus 1 this side and plus 1 here. So what I will do is, I will write this as secant plus tan theta minus 1 divided by tan theta plus secant. No, I cannot write this as tan theta plus secant theta. Okay, no, so this is not correct. So what I can do is, I'll write this as tan theta plus secant theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus secant theta minus 1. Okay, now I will rationalize this. So if I rationalize this, I will multiply numerator and denominator by tan theta minus secant theta minus 1 plus 1 divided by tan theta plus secant theta minus 1. Alright, so this becomes tan theta plus secant theta minus 1 whole square divided by, this is a slightly lengthier problem. See, this is A, this is B, this is A, this is B. Alright, so this becomes A minus B into A plus B, A minus B into A plus B. This is nothing but A square minus B square. So A enide tan ide, so this is tan square theta minus B square is secant theta minus 1 whole square. Numerator enagutte, see, this is A and this is B. So A plus B whole square becomes, see, you cannot write like this in examination. For understanding purpose, I am just showing. A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. So this becomes, numerator becomes tan square theta plus, that is A square, plus B square will be secant theta minus 1 whole square plus 2 tan theta into secant theta minus 1. Okay. Now denominator will be tan square theta minus, I will expand this, secant square theta plus 1 minus 2 secant theta. Okay, so numerator further I will expand, this becomes tan square theta plus secant square theta plus 1 minus 2 secant theta plus 2 secant theta into tan theta minus 2 tan theta divided by tan square theta minus secant square theta minus 1 plus 2 secant theta. Which identity is connects to secant square and tan square theta? We have secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Alright, this is the identity. Now how I will use this? Look at this. I have tan square theta plus 1. This becomes secant square theta. Secant square innondide illi minus 2 secant theta plus 2 secant theta into tan theta minus 2 tan theta divided by, here what I can do, okay, tan square theta minus secant square. See, if this becomes this side and this goes this side, this tan square theta minus secant square theta becomes minus 1. So minus 1 plus 2 secant theta. Alright, now I have got 2 secant square theta minus 2 secant theta plus 2 secant theta tan theta minus 2 tan theta divided by minus 2 plus 2 secant theta. Alright, so I have to take out something common here. Here I can take 2 secant theta. I get secant theta minus 1 plus, here I will take 2 tan theta. I get secant theta minus 1 divided by, I will take minus 2 common ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ becomes secant theta minus 1. Alright, so I have got 2 secant theta plus 2 tan theta into secant theta minus 1 divided by minus 2 into secant theta minus 1. ಇದು cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I am left with 2 secant theta plus 2 tan theta by minus 2. which is equal to minus secant theta plus tan theta. RHS banta, still we have not got it. Is in terms of sine and cos, so we have to convert this to sine and cos. This is equal to minus secant theta is 1 by cos theta plus sine theta by cos theta. Denominator cos theta minus 1 minus sine theta. So minus 1 somewhere we have made a mistake of minus 1 here. Let me see. Okay, this is not minus 2, this is plus 2, because I have already interchanged these two here, right? So this becomes plus 2, this is also plus 2, so this will be plus 1 plus sine theta, which is equal to RHS. Alright, I have skipped one step here, so that's why I made the sign mistake here. Alright, okay, so this is proved. Okay, now let's take the second portion, which is evaluation. We have to evaluate the value of, okay, the OR portion is a straightforward question. We have got 5 cos square 60 plus 4 secant square 30 minus tan square 45 divided by sin 30 plus sin 90. Okay, what is cos 60? Cos 60 is nothing but 1 by 2. So 5 into 1 by 2 square plus secant 30. What is secant 30? Secant 30 is 2 by root 3. So 4 into 2 by root 3 whole square minus tan square 45 is 1 divided by sin 30 is half plus sin 90 is 1. Okay, so we have got 5 by 1 half square is 4, 5 by 4 plus 2 square is 4, 4 4 is 16 by 3 minus 1 divided by 3 by 2, which is nothing but LCM numerator will be 12. So 15 plus 64 minus 12 divided by 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 6 are. This is equal to 6 kela bandre 6 3 is 18 agutte. 15 minus 12 is 3, 64 plus 3 is 67. So we've got 67 by 18. Okay, all right. Next application of trigonometry question. Two kites A and B, they have given the drawing. Two kites A and B are flying one below the other above the horizontal ground as shown in the figure. The angle of elevation of kite A and B as observed from point P on the ground are 60 degree and 30 degree. Find the distance between the two kites. See here, A is here and B is here. They are flying one below the other. They are asking find the distance between the two kites, that is AB. ಈ ಮಧ್ಯದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೈಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್, ಕೈಟ್ ಏನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೀಚಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೈ. ಇಫ್ ಪಿ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ are in the same line, find the distance between the kites A dash B. Okay, P, B ಮತ್ತು A dash same line ಇದ್ದಾಗ this angle will also be 30 degree. See, sometimes ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆದರೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it becomes easy. Now what they have asked us to find? They have asked us to find the distance between the two kites. ಇಲ್ಲಿ A B ಒಂದು ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಬೇಕು? Find the distance A dash B ಮತ್ತು A dash B ಬೇಕು, right? So this we know will be 90 degree. Okay, all right. So one by one, let us try to find out. Any other information we know? We know this height to be 300 meters AM. Okay. So from what we know, we will try to find one by one. Okay. Now AB gotabeku andre, see, AB is nothing but we know AM minus BM, right? The whole distance alli ಇಷ್ಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ AM ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ವಿ ನೋ AM is equal to 300 meters minus BM. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ BM. ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್, BM ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಬೇರೆ ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್, ಸೊ PM ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ PM ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಈಸ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಿ ಬಿಗರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ APM. Right, we have A, see this is 90 degree, AM is there which is given to be 300 meters, and P, and this angle I know this angle as 60 degree. Now I want PM. So opposite 60 degree opposite gottide, adjacent gottilla. So we know tan of 60 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to 300 by PM. Alright, now what is tan of 60 degree? Tan of 60 degree is nothing but root 3. So root 3 is equal to 300 by PM. So PM will be equal to, cross multiply madidre, 300 by root 3, or I can say I'll multiply this by root 3 by root 3. So this becomes 3, 3 ones are 300. So PM will be 100 into root 3. Now in this diagram I got PM as 100 root 3. Okay, now ನನಗೆ BM ಬೇಕಿದೆ. So now what I will do is I will consider this triangle now. Alright, so ಈ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ now take triangle PBM. I have got PBM. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ? PM I know to be 100 root 3 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇದು 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ನೋ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಬೈ adjacent. So what is value of tan of 30 degree? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to BM by 100 root 3. Okay, so root 3 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ BM is equal to 100 meters. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ BM ಸಿಕ್ತು. BM ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? we got this as 100 meters. ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ BM ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. therefore AB will be equal to, distance AB is nothing but AM minus BM. Right, AM is given to be 300 meters and BM is, we have found what as 100 meters ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ವಿ. therefore AB is equal to 200 meters. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ನಮಗೆ. ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್, ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? ವಿ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 100 root 3, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 200 and 100. ಇದು 200 ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು 100 meters ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಕೈಟ್ಸ್ A dash B. A dash B, ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರೈಟ್, ನಾವು ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 200 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ as 200 degrees. ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೋದು ಇದನ್ನ? ಓಕೆ, ಐದರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಪೈಥಾಗರಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಎ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೈಥಾಗರಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೆಟರ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ, ಸಿ ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 30 degrees. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಿ? 60 degrees. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ABA. ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ದಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್. We have one diagram. All right, see this is 90 degree, this is B, A dash. I am only taking this portion. E triangle tanta idene nanu. All right, now I know this to be 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. This is P and M. Alright. In triangle PBM, angle M is 90 degrees and angle P is 30 degrees. Therefore, angle PBM, this angle, will be 60 degrees. Because the sum of angles of all the triangles of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. You ಮೂರು ಸೇರಿ 180 degree ಇರುತ್ತಾನೆ. So this is 60 degree. Now these two angles will be equal. Angle PBM, also we have angle PBM, this angle, will be equal to this angle, will be equal to angle AB A dash, which is equal to 60 degree. So this is 60 degree, right? We also know AB is equal to 200 meters. AB lel bandittu namage 200 meters. This is 200 meters. All right. Now we have to find the value of BA dash. Okay. In triangle ABA dash, okay, 60 degree ge AB ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ adjacent ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So cos of 60 degree will be equal to adjacent AB by hypotenuse BA dash. Alright. So what is the value of cos 60? Cos of 60 degree is half. So half is equal to AB is 200 by A dash B. Therefore A dash B is equal to cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 400 meters. We got A dash B as 400 meters. So this will be 400 meters. So we found out A dash B nu bantu, but ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು A B nu ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. So A B we got this as answer 1 and A dash B as answer 2. Alright. So calm ಆಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we'll get the answer easily. Okay, now let's come to the August 2024 question paper. First question, MCQ, straightforward question. It's an identity. We know that secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ secant square A minus 1. So if minus 1 comes this side, secant square A minus 1 is equal to tan square A. So the answer is A, tan square A. Alright. Second question, find the value of cosecant 90 minus theta is nothing but, see, cosec, this is equal to 1 by sin 90 minus theta into cos theta. What is sin 90 minus theta? We know that sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So this is equal to 1 by cos theta into cos theta. So cos theta cancel agi, answer is 1. So the value of this is 1. Okay. You have to write it neatly. It's a 1 mark question. Next, if sin theta is 1, find the value of cos theta. See, sin theta is equal to 1. We also know that, but sin 90 is equal to 1. Therefore, theta is equal to 90 degree and cos of 90 degree is equal to 0. So this is 0. Alright. So simple, 3 easy marks in this. Now, 21st question. Let's solve that. If root 3, it is given that root 3 secant A divided by cosecant A is 1. Find value of A. Okay. It is easy to convert this to sin and cos. So this is nothing but root 3 1 by cos A divided by cosecant A is 1 by sin A is equal to 1. Okay. Numerator, denominator of denominator goes to numerator and cos A comes here. So this is nothing but root 3 into sin A ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ divided by cos A is equal to 1. This is nothing but, see, root 3 tan A is equal to 1. So root 3 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ it becomes denominator 1 by root 3. So when is tan A root 3? We have tan 60 degree is equal to, we know tan 60 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Therefore, A is equal to 60 degrees. Alright. Next, or is also there. We will take that. Sin 30 into, we have to prove that. Let us take LHS. LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, sin of 30 degree into cos of 60 degree plus cos of 30 degree into sin of 60 degree is equal to sin 90. And even without knowing values also we can show that. We know, see, sin of 30 degree is equal to cos of 60 degree, because sin of 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So we have got LHS becomes, see, sin 30 is nothing but cos 60. Cos 60 into cos 60 plus, I will convert cos 30 to sin 60. So similarly cos 30 becomes sin 60 degree into sin 60 degree is equal to cos square 60 plus sin square 60. We know that identity, cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1. Okay. What do we have in RHS is equal to, we have to prove it to be equal to sin 90 is equal to sin of 90 degree is equal to 1. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. This is one way of solving it. Alright. We can also, instead of doing this, we can also put the values of sin 30 and 60. What happens? What is sin 30? Sin of 30 degree is 1 by 2 into cos of 60 degree is 1 by 2 plus, what is cos of 30 degrees? Root 3 by 2 into sin of 60 degrees root 3 by 2. So this is 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. Now RHS sin 90 is equal to 1. So both are same. So we have LHS is equal to RHS. Let's come to the next question, the 36th question in the textbook, in the question paper of August 24. This is the application of trigonometry. See, there are two vertical towers on a level ground. Drawing kottidare, so not to worry much. There are two vertical towers on a level ground which are 300 meters apart. So that means AB, this is one tower, this is tower 1 and this is tower 2. Okay. Now a soldier in a helicopter above the ground observes the top of the towers. The top andre yavadu? The top of the towers are this A and C. Okay. AB is one tower, CD is another tower. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? See, there is a soldier in a helicopter. H is the helicopter. He sees that the angle of depression, found the angle of depression to be 60 degree and 30 degree as shown in the figure. So angle of depression andaga PQ is the line of sight and top of C, the angle of depression, this will be 30 degrees and the angle of depression of the other tower will be 60 degrees. Okay. Now if the height of taller tower is 500 meter, taller tower CD is 500 meter and distance between the foot of the shorter tower and the foot of the altitude from the helicopter. So helicopter in the altitude tagondidare. Okay. So this is the altitude. So yav distance foot of the altitude, this one, to the foot of the shorter tower. Foot of the shorter tower andre B. So this distance is 100 root 3. Okay. Then find the height of the shorter tower. So they are asking us AB. Alright. Since the drawing is given, not much to worry. So okay. What is given? Let us start with that. See, in the above diagram, we are given, I will call, let us say, E as the foot of the altitude of helicopter. Helicopter H helicopter ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. All right, this is the helicopter H. It is given, I will call this as E. So we have BE is equal to 100 root 3 and BD is equal to 300 meter and CD is equal to 500 meter. Okay, and we have PQ as line of sight and BD as the ground level. Okay, let us draw the drawing once again. So we have ground level. Okay, we have one. All right, we have H helicopter here. So this is the altitude, this is E. We have one smaller tower and I have one bigger tower. Okay, this is AB and CD. Okay, BE is given to be 100 root 3. All right, and BD is given to be 300 meters, right? Therefore we have ED is equal to be 300 minus 100 root 3. ED e distance irutte. All right, then we have got this AH and HC. Okay, I also have this line of sight here. Okay, they have given this to be 30 degrees and this is 60 degrees. Okay, I will draw A, B, C, D, E aitu. I will draw AF here. Draw AF parallel to ground and CG parallel to ground. Okay, so now AF will be equal to BE will be equal to 100 root 3. This will be 100 root 3 and similarly GE will be equal to CD. CD is given as how much? 500 meters. 500 meters. So GE is equal to 500 meters. Now they have asked us AB is how much? We know that AB will be equal to EF. Correct? Illide nodi AB. This AB will be equal to EF. E distance irutte. All right. So what is EF? EF is nothing but this total distance HE minus HF. But ನಮಗೆ HF ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? Do we know this distance HF? No, we don't know, right? So what do we do? Okay, before that, before we find HF, we also need to find the total distance HE. HE nu ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, HF ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Now how do we find HG? HG ಬೇಕು, correct? See, HG, GE is equal to CD. GE equal to CD na. So HE will be equal to this portion. HE will be equal to HG plus GE. HG plus GE or HG plus GE is 500 meters. Correct? So now ಈಗ ಈ distance HG ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. HG ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ let us take the triangle HCG. Take triangle HCG. ಅದು ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ತೆಗಿತೀನಿ. I have this. This is given to be 30 degrees. H, C and G. GC ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? This we know as 300 minus 100 root 3 meters. Because ED is equal to GC. Because ED is equal to GC. ಈ distance same ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So now in this triangle, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಯಾವುದರ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 30 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಹೆಚ್ ಸಿ ಜಿ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓ ಹೆಚ್ ಸಿ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ವೈ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ alternate interior angles. All right. So now in this triangle we want HG. So 30 degree ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, HG ಬೇಕು. So I will take tan 30. Now tan 30 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent. Okay na? What is opposite is HG by adjacent is 300 minus 100 root 3. What is tan 30? Tan 30 we know it as 1 by root 3 is equal to Hg by 300 minus 100 root 3. Therefore, Hg is equal to, cross multiply, I get 300 minus 100 root 3 by root 3. What I will do is, I will multiply by root 3 by root 3. So, I get divided by 300 root 3 minus 100 root 3 into root 3. Alright, this is equal to 300 root 3 minus 300. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 into 100 is 3 divided by 3. So 3 in the cancel madidre I will get 100 root 3 minus 100, sorry, or I can say 100 root 3 minus 1 is equal to 100 into 1.73 minus 1 is equal to 73 meters. So I got Hg as 73 meters. Hg ಏನು ಬಂತು ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ Hg, this portion we got this as 73 meters. So therefore ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ 500 ಇದೆ. So 500 plus 73. All right. So HE is equal to, therefore HE is equal to Hg plus GE is equal to 73 plus 500 is equal to 573 meters. So now we got 573 meters is HE. So we got HE ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಯ್ತು. Alright. ಸೊ HE ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ 573 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಿದೆ? EF ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು? HF ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ HFಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ HF. ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್. ನಾವು HFಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. Now let us take triangle AHF. Now in triangle AHF we have AHF, right? I have AHF. If I draw a parallel here, this is given to be 60 degree, this is 90 degree. HF ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. How much is HF? I do not know HF. HF ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. Then what else we know? Do we know AF? AF do we know? AF is nothing but 100 root 3. Okay. So AF is 100 root 3. Okay. So now what? This is 60 degree ಅಂದರೆ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Angle HAF will be equal to 60 degree because alternate interior angle. So this is 60 degree. Now if you take this triangle, in triangle HAF we have tan 60 degree is equal to opposite of 60 degree, which is HF divided by adjacent is AF. What is tan 60 degree? Root 3. So root 3 is equal to HF by AF is 100 root 3. Need to add one more page. Okay. So we've got HF is equal to 100 root 3 into root 3, which is equal to 300 meters. Okay, now what do we want next? HF ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. So we got HF as how much? We got HF as 300 meters. So we got this distance 300 meters ಸಿಕ್ತು. Alright. ಕೇಳಿರೋದೇನವರು AB is what is asked. Okay. AB is nothing but EF. So AB is equal to, now AB is equal to EF, which is equal to, EF is nothing but HE minus HF. We know that. HE minus HF. HE minus HF. HE ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? HE we know as 573 meters. So this is 573 meters minus 300 meters. So AB is equal to 273 meters. So the height of the smaller tower is 273 meters. So this is nothing but 273 meters. It is just triangles ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you have to solve. Okay. Okay, now let's come to the questions of the paper March 2025. The first question, very simple, similar to the other questions in the previous question papers. There is theta is angle A and alpha is angle C. They have asked us ABC is 90 degrees they have given. They have asked us to find sin alpha and tan theta. Sin alpha, okay, alpha is here, important to, sin is opposite to alpha, opposite to angle alpha divided by hypotenuse. So sin alpha is equal to, what is opposite to alpha? 3 units. 3 units divided by hypotenuse is 5. So sin alpha will be 3 by 5. Similarly, they have asked for tan theta. Tan theta is here, okay, opposite to theta, opposite to angle theta and adjacent to angle theta. So what is opposite to angle theta? 4 units, right? And what is adjacent is 3 units. So tan theta will be 4 by 3. Alright. So let's now come to the next question. I will add a page for this. Okay. Okay. We have to prove that. Let me take the whole thing outside. Okay, let's take the first portion, that is this one. We have to prove this, okay? So let us take LHS. LHS is what? Cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A. What we can do? We can just multiply these two. We will get LCM. We will have to add these two. Okay, LCM is 1 plus sin A into cos A. So this gets multiplied by cos A and this gets multiplied by 1 plus sin A. So I get cos square A plus 1 plus sin A whole square. Okay, so this is nothing but, we'll expand this. Cos square A plus 1 plus sin A whole square is 1 plus sin square A plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A divided by cos A. Alright. So we know the identity, cos A plus sin square A is 1. So we have got 1 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Reason being, cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Alright. So this we have 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 is common. 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A cancels. So 1 by cos A, 2 is, as it is 2 barutte, 1 by cos A is secant A, which is equal to RHS. So we have proved that. Alright. Now we have to find, we will do the OR portion also. OR portion is, we have to evaluate, find the value of this. Okay. So we have to find the value of 5 cos square 60 plus 4 secant square 30 minus tan square 45 divided by sin square 30 plus cos square 30. Alright. So let us, we know, see what is the value of cos 60. Cos 60 will be 1 by 2. So we have 5 into 1 by 2 whole square plus 4 into, what is the value of secant 30 is 3 by, secant 30 is 2 by root 3, sorry. Secant 30 is 2 by root 3 whole square minus tan 45 is 1. So 1 square will be 1 divided by, see, denominator is very easy. It is sin square theta plus cos square theta, which is nothing but 1, because we have sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. ಈ identity reason ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we get denominator as 1. Alright. So further we get 5 into 1 by 4 plus 2 square will be 4, 4 4 is 16 by 3 minus 1. Okay, so this will be 5 by 4 plus 16 by 3 minus 1 becomes 3 LCM. 16 minus 3 is 13. Okay, so I get LCM is 12. So 15 plus 52, which will be 67 by 12. Answer. Alright. Okay. Next question is applications of trigonometry. See, a pole and a tower are standing vertically on a level ground. So on the pole ide, on the tower ide. They have given the drawing also, so not to worry. Diagram code figure code bitre andre bala tension kammi agogutte. Okay, height of the pole is 6 meters. So AB, this is the pole which is 6 meters, and angle of elevation to the top of the tower. So top of the tower will be C from the bottom of the pole. Sorry, once again, the height of the pole is 6 meter and the angle of elevation to the top of the tower from the bottom of the pole is 30 degrees. Okay, there is some mismatch here. Angle of elevation to the top of the tower, see, this becomes tower. Now second sentence is fine. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower from the top of the pole is 60 degrees. So this is match ಆಗ್ತದೆ. This is 60 degrees. Okay, as shown. But ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚಿನ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, height of the pole is 6 meters. Okay, 6 meters is all right, and angle of elevation to the top of the tower ಅಂದರೆ C ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. From the bottom of the pole 30 degrees. So this should be 30 degrees if you go according to this side, but we'll go according to the figure. Okay, figure prakara we will try to go according to the figure. Okay, now what they have asked, let's not worry about the wordings. The height of the tower CD, they want CD, also find the distance AC. Okay, now what is given, see, from the figure we get angle CAE is equal to 60 degrees. This angle is 60 degrees. Angle ADB, this is 30 degrees. Okay, now what they have, and they have given AB is equal to 6 meters. Okay, now they have asked us to find CD they want, and AC they want. Now CD, we know CD is equal to, ಈ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿದರೆ CE plus ED. Okay, but ED will be equal to AB and ED is equal to AB is given to be 6 meters. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 6 meters ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. Now we have to find CE. Okay, to find CE, if we consider this triangle, we need to find AE. Okay, but AE is equal to BD. AE is equal to BD. Alright, so first BD ಕಂಡಿಡಿಯೋಣ. BD ಕಂಡಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 meters ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. So let us take this triangle. Okay, now consider ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಎ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿ. ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 30 degrees. This is 60 meter. Alright. Now let us find BD. 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗೆ ಎ ಬಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿ ಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು, ವಿಚ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್? tan 30. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to AB by BD. Alright. So AB value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. AB is 6 meters. Okay. So 6 meters divided by BD we do not know. Alright. What is tan 30? Tan 30 will be, tan of 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. So if you multiply, I get BD is equal to 6 root 3 meters. So BD value ಬಂತು ನನಗೆ. So BD is, I got 6 root 3. Now ಇದು 6 root 3 meter ಇದ್ದಾಗ AE is also 6 root 3 meters. Right? This will be 6 meters. Now let us take triangle ACE. Now take triangle ACE. We have ACE. ACE. Here we have got this as 60 degree and this is 6 root 3. We need to find AC ನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, CE ನು ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. CE ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? CE ಸಿಕ್ತರೆ ನಮಗೆ CD ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 by 1 ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಂಡ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು? ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಬೈ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. tan 60 degree will be opposite CE by AE. What is value of tan 60 degrees? Tan 60 degrees is root 3. So root 3 is CE by AE is 6 root 3. If you multiply this, we get CE is equal to 6 root 3 into root 3 is equal to root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 3 into 6 is 18 meters. So we got CE as 18 meters. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ 18 meters ಅಂತ ಸಿಕ್ತು. All right. Now let us take sin 60. Sin of 60 degree will be opposite CE by hypotenuse AC. So what is sin of 60 degree? 60 degree sin will be root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to CE we know as 18, we don't know AC. So AC will be cross multiply 18 into 2 by root 3. Now I will multiply both sides by root 3. I will get 18 into 2 into root 3 by 3. 3 1s are 3, 6 are. 6 2s are 12 into root 3. So AC is 12 into root 3. I can either keep it as it is or multiply by 1.73. Have the given value to take is 1.73, they are not told. So I can keep it as it is. I can keep AC as 12 root 3 meters. Okay. So ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. AC ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, we found out AC. ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು? CD ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So value of CD is nothing but CE plus ED. CD is equal to CE plus ED. So CE is 18 meter plus ED. ED ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ? ED is nothing but AB which is 6 meters plus 6 meters which is equal to 24 meters. So we got both the answers. All right. Now let's come to May 2025 question paper. First question is very simple. We know the identity secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So tan square theta ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ it becomes secant square theta minus tan square theta which is equal to 1. Okay. Now they were in the figure, next question, in the figure angle B this is 90 degrees. They have asked us to find the value of sin theta and cot theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite to side opposite to angle theta divided by hypotenuse, which is equal to theta the opposite to 4 by hypotenuse is 5. So sin theta is equal to 4 by 5. Then cot theta they want. What is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to, cot theta is adjacent to theta by opposite to theta. Ulta, it is 1 over tan theta. So tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So cot theta will be adjacent to opposite. So what is adjacent to theta is 3 units and opposite is 4 units. So cot theta is 3 by 4 units. Next question, we have to prove that 1 plus tan theta whole square plus 1 plus cot theta whole square is equal to secant theta plus cosecant theta whole square. Okay, now first let us take LHS. Okay, what do we get by LHS? We have 1 plus tan theta whole square plus 1 plus cot theta whole square. Okay, we will expand this. This will be 1 plus tan square theta plus 2 tan theta plus this will be 1 plus cot square theta plus 2 cot theta. Alright. Next, what can we do with this? Okay, now we know the identity secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta and cot square theta is equal to 1 plus cosecant square theta. Alright, so we've got 1 plus tan square theta as secant square theta plus 2 tan theta plus 1 plus cot square theta is 1 plus cosecant square theta plus 2 cot theta. What I am trying to see, I am trying to bring it to secant and cosecant. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ secant ಮತ್ತು cosecant ಇದೆ. So secant square and cosecant I will bring it here. Secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 2 tan theta plus 2 cot theta. Alright. Okay, now let us try to convert this tan theta and cot theta to cos and sin. I will keep this as it is, secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2 plus 2, I will take it common. I will get sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by sin theta. This is equal to secant square theta plus I think I have made some mistake here. Okay, wait. See, this is wrong here. Cosecant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Alright. So I get 1 plus cot square theta as cosecant square theta. So all this is wrong. Alright. Okay, we'll do it from here. So I've got 1 plus tan square is secant square theta plus 2 tan theta plus 1 plus cot square is cosecant square theta plus 2 cot theta. Alright, this is equal to secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. ಇವೆರಡರಲ್ಲೂ 2 ಕಾಮನ್, tan theta plus cot theta. Secant ಮತ್ತು cosecant ಬೇಕು, so I will convert this portion into sin and cos. So this will be secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2 sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by sin theta. This is equal to secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2, denominator is cos theta into sin theta. This becomes sin square theta and this becomes cos square theta. LCM ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ. So we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore we have this as secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2 1 by sin theta into cos theta. Okay, so I can write this as secant square theta plus cosecant square theta plus 2 into 1 by sin is cosecant theta and 1 by cos is secant theta. this is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is equal to secant theta plus cosecant theta whole square, which is equal to RHS. So hence proved. Now let's take the OR part also. OR part. Okay, so we have LHS sin square 30 plus cos square 60 minus tan square 30 by cot square 60 degree is equal to, what is sin square 30 value? Sin square 30 value is nothing but sin 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 square plus cos square 60, so that is also cos 60 is also 1 by 2 minus tan 30, tan of 30 degrees 1 by 3, 1 by root 3 whole square divided by cot 30, cot of 30 degrees root 3 whole square. Alright, so we get this as 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 3 divided by 3. Okay, so here LCM will be 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is, I will take it as 1 by 2, so LCM is 6, so I get 3 minus 2 is 1 by 6, 3 1s are 3 2s are, which is equal to 1 by 2. Alright, now RHS is equal to 1 by cosecant 30. 1 by cosecant 30 is nothing but sin 30, which is equal to half. So we have LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. See, there is another method of solving this. Since 60 and 30 degrees are complementary, let us try to convert everything into 30 degrees. So sin square 30 plus, see, cos square 60 is nothing but sin square 30, because we have cos 60 is equal to sin 30 minus tan square 30, and cot square 60 is nothing but sin square, sorry, cot square 30 is also equal to tan square 30, because cot 60 is equal to tan 30. Right, now all are in 30 degrees. So what I can do is, this is nothing but 2 sin square 30 minus, I will take this as sin square 30 by cos square 30 divided by tan square 30 is also sin square 30 by cos square 30. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 sin square 30 into cos square 30, because cos square 30 I will take it as common LCM, minus sin square 30 divided by cos square 30 divided by sin square 30 by cos square 30. Cos square 30 gets cancelled, so I am left with 2 sin square 30, so into cos square 30 minus sin square 30. I will take sin square 30 as common, 2 cos square 30 minus 1 divided by sin square 30. This gets cancelled. I get 2 cos square 30 minus 1. So what is cos square 30? Cos square 30 value is nothing but sin 30, which is 1 by cos square 30 will be root 3 by 2. So 2 into 3 by 4 minus 1, which is equal to 2 2s are 3 by 2 minus 1, which is half. So we also get 1 by cosecant 30 is, okay, this is another way of doing this. Now let's come to the next question. Application of trigonometry. There are two towers A, B and C, D. Figure is given, so not to worry. So AB is one tower and CD is another tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower, so top of the towers AB and CD, from a point M on the line joining the foot of the towers. The line joining the foot of the towers is BD. So BD madhya ಒಂದು line M ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಮ್ ಇಂದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರಡರ ಟವರ್ದು ಒಂದರದು 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದರದು 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟವರ್ ಎ ಬಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟವರ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಮ್, ಎಮ್ ಇಂದ ಬಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, 90 meters. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಬಿ 90 meters. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ನೌ the height of the tower CD is double the height of tower AB. So CD is equal to twice of AB anta kottidare. Now calculate the height of the two towers. So we have to find out AB is to CD is how much anta. Okay. Also the distance from the top of the towers between the towers, find the height of the towers, distance between the towers andre we have to find out BD is equal to how much, and also the distance from the top of the towers to the point M on the ground. So we should also find out AM is how much, CD is how much. Practically all the distances ಈ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ. Now what I will do is I will say let AB be X. Okay. Then CD will be 2X. Alright. So E triangle ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ. It's a very simple question. Let us take triangle. In triangle ABM, I have triangle ABM. This is X, this is 90 meter, and this is 30 degree. Okay. So we will find out all the other two sides. Okay. So now what is adjacent gottide namage. So let us take tan 30. Tan 30 degrees will be opposite by adjacent, which is equal to AB by BM. What is the value of tan 30 degrees? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AB is X by BM is 90 meter. Therefore we got X is equal to AB is equal to 90 root 3 meters. So we got AB as 90 root 3. Alright. So now AB 90 root 3 iddaga, but CD is equal to twice of X, which is equal to 180 into root 3 meters. So we got this as 90 root 3, and this will be 180 root 3. All right. Now they also asked us to find AM. So AM ille markambidana, X gotayitu. So let us take sin 30. Now sin of 30 degrees will be opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to AB by AM. What is value of sin 30 is half. So 1 by 2 is equal to AB is 90 root 3 by AM. Therefore AM will be equal to, cross multiply madidre, 90 into 2, 180 into root 3 meter. So AM gotayitu namige. So ಏನೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ, AB ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, AM ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Okay. Now CD is also known because it is twice of AB. Now let us take this triangle and find out the remaining. Now let us take triangle MCD. In triangle MCD I have, see this is MCD. CD ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 180 root 3. This is 180 root 3 and this is 60 degree. Okay. I will take tan 60. Tan of 60 degree will be opposite by adjacent. What is tan of 60 degree? Tan 60 degree is root 3. So root 3 is opposite is CD by MD. Okay. Now CD is how much? 180 root 3 by MD. Now if you cross multiply, I get MD is equal to 180 root 3 by root 3 is equal to 180 meter. So I got this MD as 180 meters. Now we have to find MC. Now this I got this as 180 meters. Alright. Now MC ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು? Let us take sin 60. Sin 60 degree will be opposite CD by hypotenuse MC. So sin 60 value is to root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to CD is 180 root 3 divided by MC. So root 3 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದರೆ MC is equal to 360 meters. So ಎಲ್ಲದು ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. But since in the question they have mentioned root 3 as 1.73, you have to multiply all these and keep them. Alright. So last ಎಲ್ಲದು ಒಂದೇ ಹತ್ರ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಏನೇನು AB is 90 root 3. Answers AB is equal to 90 root 3. ಇದನ್ನು multiply ಮಾಡಿರಿ. 90 into 1.73. Whatever you get, you write that here. Then next is they have asked MD. MD is 180 meters. MD is 180 meters. Then next they have asked AM. AM is equal to how much we got? AM is 180 root 3 meters. This also you have to calculate. And then they have asked us MC. MC is equal to 360 meters. ಮತ್ತೇನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? We also found out MD. MD is 180 meters, which we wrote already. Okay. So CD also they have asked 180 root 3. CD will also be equal to 180 root 3 meters. So, okay. Okay, now let's come to July 2025 question paper. First question, if secant theta is secant A is given to be 2 by root 3, they have asked for cos A. So we know cos A is equal to 1 by secant A. So this will be reciprocal of this. So answer is root 3 by 2. Okay, simple MCQ. Next, a very similar question. This tends to get repeated in almost every question paper. Angle B is 90 degree. They want sine of theta and cot of alpha. Okay, sine theta is opposite to angle theta divided by hypotenuse. Opposite to angle theta is 3 centimeters divided by hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. So sine theta is 3 by 5. Similarly, cot alpha is 1 by tan. Tan is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So cot will be adjacent to alpha, angle alpha divided by opposite to angle alpha. See, you have to be very careful here. Theta and alpha are two different angles. So alpha is here. Now adjacent to alpha is 3 and opposite to alpha is 4. So cot of alpha will be 3 by 4. Okay. But you have to write the answers neatly. I have just explained it to you how to solve them. Okay. Now next, evaluate. Let us take this to a different page. Copy, add page. Okay, paste. Okay, first portion we have got sin 30 plus tan 45 minus cosecant 60 divided by secant 30 plus cos 60 plus cot 45. We'll have to just substitute. See, sin 30 is 1 by 2 plus tan 45 is 1 minus cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3 divided by secant 30. Secant 30 will be 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3 plus cos 60 is nothing but sin 30, which is 1 by 2 plus cos 45 is 1. So equals to numerator, the LCM will be 2 root 3. So this will be root 3 plus 2 root 3 minus 4. Similarly, this LCM of denominator will also be 2 root 3. It will be 4 plus root 3 plus 2 root 3. Root 2 root 3 gets cancelled. You are left with 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 minus 4 divided by 4 plus root 3 plus 2 root 3. Okay, this is nothing but root 3 plus 2 root 3 is 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 3 root 3 plus 4. Okay, you can either rationalize this, 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 3 root 3 minus 4. This will be a plus b into a minus b is 3 root 3 whole square minus 4 square. This will be 3 root 3 minus 4 whole square is equal to square of this. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s 27 plus 16 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 root 3. This will be 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27 minus 16. So this is 27 plus 16, 13, 3, 1 carry 2, 3, 43 minus 24 root 3 divided by 27 minus 16 will be 4, 7 plus 4, 11. You can keep it as it is, or you can also take root 3 as 1.73 and solve this further. Okay. Now the OR portion, we have to prove this one. Let us take the LHS portion. LHS portion will be square root of cosecant A plus 1 divided by cosecant A minus 1. Now divide or multiply numerator and denominator. We have to rationalize by square root of cosecant A plus 1. Okay, so this becomes square root of cosecant A plus 1 divided by cosecant A minus 1 into cosecant A plus 1. Okay, numerator becomes A plus B whole square the root. So similarly denominator becomes A minus B into A plus B, which is A square minus B square. Alright, so numeratorly square idu cancel agi I get numerator as cosecant A plus 1 divided by I get square root of cosecant square A minus 1 square is 1. Okay, now we know the identity cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. So therefore 1 ikkade bandre I have cot square A is equal to cosecant square A minus 1. I will replace that here. I get cosecant A 1 divided by square root of cot square will be cot A. But what is RHS? We have to prove that it is secant A plus tan A. So this is nothing but cosecant A divided by cot A plus 1 by cot A. Now this is secant A. So what I will do is I will convert this to sine. This will be 1 by sine A divided by what is cot A? Cot A is cos A by sine A plus 1 by cot A is tan A. So I've got sine A cancel, 1 by cos A plus tan A, which is equal to secant A plus tan A, which is equal to RHS. Hence proved. Now the next question, this happens to be the application of trigonometry. In the figure given, whenever the figure is given, the question becomes very easy. Okay, the angle of elevation from point P in the angle of elevation to point A is found to be 30 degrees. So this they have given as 30 degree, and the angle of depression to the point B is angle of depression. So this will be the line of sight for both the points, is found to be 60 degree. If C is the midpoint, C is midpoint of A and B. Okay, that means C is mid of AB. This implies I have AC is equal to BC. Okay, and PQ is 50 meters. Given PQ is 50 meters. This is given. Further, what is given? Angle APE is 30 degrees and angle EPB is 60 degrees. Now calculate the length of AC. They want AC. This length they want to find AC. Okay. Now how do we solve this? Okay. Now how do we solve this? Okay. One more thing what they have given is this is 50 meters. PQ is 50 meters. Okay. Also, So if PQ is 50 meters, we also get this as 50 meters. Okay, now I will let BC be x meters, and therefore we will also have AC is equals to x meters. So I am assuming this to be x meters. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, I have to find AE also, right? To find AE, I need to consider this triangle. ಈ triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ PE. ಸೊ PEನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, I have to take this triangle. In this triangle ಒಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ 50 meters ಅನ್ನೋದು 50. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, I will assume this as x meters. All right. So in triangle, which one? PEB. I will draw this PEB. I have this here. C ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. PEB. I don't know PE, but I know this as 60 degree, and this whole distance is 50 plus x. In terms of x, we'll find out. Okay, now PE ಬೇಕು 60 ಗೆ ಇದು opposite to ಇದು adjacent. So tan 60 degree is equal to what I have got, opposite of 60 degree, opposite by adjacent, which is equal to BE by PE. Okay, now what is value of tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 is equal to BE is nothing but 50 plus x and PE. Okay, now if I cross multiply, I get PE is equal to 50 plus x divided by root 3. We will keep it as it is. So I got PE as 50 plus x divided by root 3. Alright. Now I will consider triangle AEP. Okay. Now in this AEP, now in this triangle AEP, see this portion AC is equal to BC, which is equal to x, right? But this much is 50. I have this as x minus 50. Okay, I have in triangle AEP, I have got AE, this is how much, 30 degrees, and this is P. Okay, so this is 50 plus x by root 3. Okay, also I have AE is equal to AC minus CE. AC minus CE. What is AC? Value of AC is x we have taken, so this will be x minus 50. So AE is x minus 50. Now what are the connecting these two? Opposite by adjacent is tan 30 degree is equal to AE by PE, right? So what is tan 30 value? Tan 30 degree value is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AE is to the x minus 50 divided by PE is 50 plus x divided by root 3. I will cross multiply. I get 50 plus x by root 3 is equal to x minus 50 into root 3. I will take this root 3 this side. So what I have got, 50 plus x is equal to x minus 50 into root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. So 3x minus 150 is equal to 50 plus x. X ikkade hodre 2x agutte. This comes this side, it becomes 200. 150 plus, the minus is the plus agutte. So x is equal to 100 meters. So I got x as 100 meters. So what is x now? I had assumed this is 50 meters. I had assumed BC as x. So this is x. Alright. So this we got x as how much? 100 meters is equal to 100 meters. Now what they have asked, calculate the length of AC. They want AC. What is AC? AC is nothing but AC is equal to BC. AC is nothing but 100 meters. Therefore, AC is equal to BC is equal to X is equal to 100 meters. Next we'll come to March 2026 question. They have given MCQ cosecant theta is equal to 5 by 3. They want sin theta. Sin theta is equal to, we know, 1 by cosecant theta. So it will be reciprocal of this, which is equal to 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is the answer. Alright, simple MCQ it was. Next, again similar question. In figure ABC is 90 degree. Find value of sin alpha and tan theta. Every year they ask this question. It's very important. Okay. Now, alpha is here. Sin alpha is equal to opposite side to angle alpha divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite to alpha? Alpha to opposite is 3 units divided by hypotenuse is 5 units. So therefore, sin alpha is equal to 3 by 5. Simple. Similarly, they want tan theta. Now what is tan theta? Tan theta is equal to opposite to angle theta divided by adjacent to angle theta is equal to what opposite to theta is 4 units divided by adjacent is 3 units. So therefore, tan theta is equal to 4 by 3. Simple. You should not miss these two questions. Okay, next question. We have to, this is the question. First portion we will take. Okay, now LHS, simple identity. We have got cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A. And the RHS is 1 by tan A plus cot A. First, let us see. We will try to simplify to a simple term LHS and then take the RHS. So this equal to, let's multiply. Cosecant A into secant A minus cos A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A, which is equal to cosecant A into secant A minus cosecant A into cos A minus sin A into secant A plus sin A into cos A. Okay. So let us all convert everything to sin and cos. I have got this becomes 1 by sin A into cos A minus cos A by sin A minus sin A by cos A plus sin A into cos A. Let us take LCM. LCM will be sin A into cos A. Numerator is 1 minus this becomes cos A into cos A minus sin A into sin A plus sin A into cos A. Alright. So this is equal to 1 minus cos square A minus sin square A plus sin A into cos A divided by sin A into cos A. See, I can make this bracket and make this as plus. So this becomes 1 minus 1 because we have sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Correct? So plus sin A into cos A divided by sin A into cos A. These two gets cancelled and this also cancels and becomes 1. See, LHS has gone to 1. So now let us take RHS. RHS is what? 1 by tan A plus cot A. 1 by tan A plus cot A. Now let us try to simplify this. We will convert it into sin and A. Cos 1 by sin cos A plus cos A by sin A. What I have got? LCM will be sin A into cos A. This will be sin square A plus cos square A 1. This becomes sin A into cos A divided by sin square A plus cos square A. This denominator is 1. So I am getting the answer sin A into cos A. Okay, somewhere I have made a mistake. Let me see. Okay, here when I am taking the LCM, see the LCM is sin A into cos A, whereas this is only sin A into cos A. So this becomes sin A into cos A into sin A into cos A, that is sin A square. So this is sin square A into cos square A. Alright. So this is, we have to cancel this. So this becomes 1 minus 1 plus sin square A into cos square A divided by sin A into cos A. 1 cancels. This becomes sin square A into cos square A divided by sin A into cos A, which is equal to sin A into cos A. See, I made a mistake earlier. Okay. So this is sin A into cos A, which is, so we have both LHS equals to RHS, which is equal to sin A into cos A. Alright. Okay. Now let's take the OR part. OR part is, okay, we have to prove that LHS and RHS. Okay, let's take the LHS portion. Secant 60 divided by cot 45 minus 2 sin 90 by cos 0 plus tan 45 by cosecant 30. First I will take the LHS, which is equal to, what is secant of 60 degrees? Secant 60 degrees 2. 2 divided by cot 45 is 1 minus 2 sin 90 is 1 cos 90 is 1 plus tan 45 is 1 cosecant 30 is 2. 2 by 1, 2 minus 2 by 1 cancels. This is equal to 1 by 2. Now let us take RHS. RHS equals to sin square 45 into cosecant square 45 minus secant square 0. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 whole square. Cosecant 45 is root 2. Root 2 whole square minus secant 0 is 1 square. This is equal to 1 by 2 into root 2 square is 2 minus 1, which is 1, which is equal to 1 by 2. Hence LHS is equal to RHS is equal to 1 by 2. This is also proved. Okay, let's come to the applications question. Okay, this question number 37. Okay, the first portion, this is repeated from March 2023, which I have already solved in the previous this one. You can go to the March 2023 portion and then take the solution of this. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಪು ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 2023 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡೂ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ a tower AB and a building DE are standing vertically on level ground. Diagram is given. We have tower AB. AB is the tower and building DE. They are standing vertically on level ground. This. So we have AB. This is the tower and DE is the building. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower. Top of the tower and the A. From a point on the same ground, the ground in the angle of elevation and from the top of the building, ಮತ್ತು building top ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಡಿ ಇಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees angle of elevation. If the distance of the point from the foot of the tower is 30 root 3, andre this distance is 30 root 3 and height of the building is DE is 10 meters. Find the distance BE. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ಸ್ AD, this distance we have to find out. Okay, simple. Diagram ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ not much to worry. See what they have given. Given angle C is equal to 30 degrees, angle D is equal to 60 degrees, BC is given to be 30 root 3 and DE is given to be 10. Okay, now we have to find BE and AD. BE na ಮತ್ತು AD ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ BE ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಚ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್. BE ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು BE ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು PD, right? So now we can take this triangle and one side ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ we can find PD. Okay, now AP we don't know, but we know PB. PB is equal to 10 meter because it is equal to DE. All right, so what we can do is we will first try to find full length AB from this triangle. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 30 root 3 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ABC we have A is there here, B is there here, C is there here. This is known to be 30 degrees and this is known to be 30 root 3. Let us find AB. All right, AB is opposite to 30 degree and BC is adjacent. So we have tan 30 degree is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to AB by BC. Now what is tan 30 degrees? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to AB divided by BC is 30 root 3. I will take it this side. So I have AB is equal to 30 root 3 by root 3, which is equal to 30 meters. So now I got AB as 30 meters, but AB is nothing but AP plus PB, AP plus PB, and I have PB as 10 meters. PB is equal to 10 meters. Therefore, AB 30 ಇದೆ. 30 is equal to AP plus 10 meters. AP will be equal to 30 minus 10. 10 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, which is equal to 20 meters. Now I got AP, this one as 20 meters, right? Now I will take this triangle. Okay, I will take this triangle APD. In triangle APD I have APD. I don't know this. AP is known to be 20 meters and angle D is known to be 60 degrees. All right, so we want both AD no ಬೇಕು, PD no ಬೇಕು. So first let us take opposite by adjacent, that is tan 60 degree will be opposite by adjacent, which is equal to AP by PD. What is value of tan 60? Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 is AP is 20 meters divided by PD. So if I cross multiply, I get PD to be 20 by root 3 meters. So I got PD as 20 by root 3 meters. Okay, now what else I want? I want AD is also required. So same triangle alli I will take sine of 60 degree. Also sine 60 degree is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. What is sine of 60 degree? Is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to opposite is AP by hypotenuse is AD. AP is known to be 20 meters. So 20 by AD is equal to root 3 by 2. Therefore AD cross multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ is equal to 40 divided by root 3 meters. Okay, So we found out AD. What they have asked? AD and BE. See, BE is equal to PD. BE is equal to PD is equal to 20 by root 3 meters. You can calculate 20 by root 3 roughly. 20 by root 3 can be written as into root 3 by root 3 is equal to 20 root 3 by 3. 20 into root 3 is 1.73. So 17.3 into 2, 6, 34.6 divided by 3. 3 11s are 355, 153 I can take. So this will be 11.53. So this is 11.53 meters. BE is equal to 11.53, and similarly AD will be 40 by root 3, or this will come to be 23.06 meters. Okay, this is the answer. So March 26 paper is also solved. Thank you.